Good evening, everyone, and wishing you all a happy, healthy new year. So, I'm very happy to see you all this evening. So, today is the first day for the new year, 2023. Uh, you know, we do our Wednesday sessions every Wednesdays, and thank you for coming in person, and thank you for joining online. So, please sit for meditate, sit comfortably wherever you are. Relax your body and calm your mind. So, this is a meditation time. I hope you all get the maximum benefits of your practice during this moment. So, please, let's do the chanting, um, paying homage to the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhang saranang gacchami. Dhammang saranang gacchami. Sanghang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. The five precepts. Panati pata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Adinnādāna veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Kāmesu micchāchārā veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Musāvādā veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Surameraya majjapama datthana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Homage to the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. Itepeso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho. Vijjhacharana sampanno sugato lokavido. Anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati sattha deva manussanang buddho bhagavate. Sākkhato bhagavata dhammo sandittiko akaliko ehipassiko. Opanaiko paccattang veditabbo viññohite. Supatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Ujupatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyaya patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho samiti patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho yadidang chattari puresa yogani atta puresa punggala Esa bhagavato savaka sangho ahoneyo pahoneyo dakkeneyo anjali karaniyo anuttarang punyaketang lokasati. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, please turn the page number 15. Page number 15. Let's read together. Homage to the Sublime One, the Worthy One, the Fully Enlightened One. Homage to the Sublime One, the Worthy One, the Fully Enlightened One. Homage to the Sublime One, the Worthy One, Fully Enlightened One. Such indeed is the Sublime One, worthy, perfectly enlightened, perfect in true knowledge and conduct, well gone, knower of the worlds, supreme trainer of persons to be tamed, teacher of gods and humans, enlightened and exalted. Well expounded is the Dhamma by the Sublime One, directly visible, unaffected by time, calling one to come and see, leading onwards, to be realized by the wise. The order of the Sublime One's disciples is practicing well. The order of the Sublime One's disciples is of upright conduct. The order of the Sublime One's disciples has entered the right path. The order of the Sublime One's disciples is practicing correctly. That is, the 4 pairs of persons, the 8 kind of individuals. This order of the Sublime One's disciples is worthy of offerings and hospitality, worthy of gifts and salutation, supreme field of merits for the world. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. Now, so we are getting ready to start our practice. You know, especially I want to say something, share some thoughts before start our practice. So this is a new year, 2023. And once again, I wish you all happy, healthy, and prosperous new year. And also, I'm wishing you all no any difficulties come to your life. And may you always meet with a spiritual success, a spiritual person, you know. A spiritual person is that, you know, they would not never harm to others. You know, observing precepts reminded us the value of our life as well as the other life, other all beings. The first precept is that, abstaining from harming. I'm abstain from harming to others, to me as well as others. I'm not harm others, physically and mentally. Even I'm not using any words. I'm not harm or make any uncomfortable others. So I'm abstaining and I observe not doing any harmful things to others, me and others as well as, And also the second precept is abstaining from stealing what is not belong to me. I'm not taking. The third precept is I'm abstaining misuse the senses. So senses, if we misused our senses, what happened? The mind started to restlessness. The senses is eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and the body. So these senses help us to create our thoughts. And also our mind is been creating many, many thoughts, what we experience in our day-to-day life. Sometimes we experience, sometimes this mind would think past memories, past thoughts, wondering past thoughts. Some past thoughts maybe, some thoughts are unpleasant, some are pleasant, some are neutral feelings. So nature of our mind is always pop up our mind some unpleasant feelings, not the pleasantful thoughts. Some pleasantful feelings as converted as unpleasant because of, oh, I missed that moment. That moment is very impressive, very happy moment. But right now, they are not with me right now. So I miss the moment. So see, this mind is seeking something pleasant, but what we experience, the pleasant things converted as unpleasant things at the same time. So this is the nature of our mind. And, the practitioner always try to keep their mind observing the things in me and around me. What happened? Okay, how I been create thoughts. So my actions and reactions and everything is everything and every moment, the practitioner would able to see the mind. So this is the very important thing. So thinking last year, we all did many, many, many activities in our day-to-day life last year. We done it. We done. So we have kind of memory. That's it. So we need to determine for the beginning of the new year, okay, I spend much more time to develop my spirituality, to do this research. So then what happened, the results can be seen right now. So this result, this treatment is no side effects. Okay, no side effects. It is very important. No anything happened to our body or mind. What happened? Something happened. It is totally freedom, calm, and happy. So what really we want to our day-to-day life is we are seeking some pleasant and happiness. So that we all can buy the things. We can buy the things when we go to the shopping mall, or nowadays popular to the online shopping is, we can buy many more things except happiness. Happiness is we have to develop within us. We have to earn ourselves. Okay. Happiness cannot buy from the outside. We have to develop happiness within us in this moment. Okay. So the practitioner always try to investigate their mind behavior, thoughts, and they can let go any kind of difficulties. They can observe it, but they do not attach to it. What happens when we attach any difficult thoughts again and again? When we start to work, oh, that kind of thoughts arise in my mind. When we go to bed, again it's wandering. When we have our meal, it's come. What happened? We feel not pleasant. So therefore, the meditation practice, always try to observe these sort of things, mind, thoughts, and they can let them go away. Okay, because they give the priority for something positive things, something important things on their day-to-day life. They would not get worried. So in this new year, we want to determine to give our time for the maximum benefits in the things. I mean, the each and every moment is very important to us, because the collection of moment we call the past memories. If we can live each and every moment happily and with calm mind, what happened? So these moments, when we recall these moments, we are happy. So we don't need to miss the moment. Otherwise, sometimes some would feel, I forget to live. I forget these things. I miss the moment. So you would never feel, I miss the moment. I've never missed the moment, So moment is very essential to our life. You know what I mean? So therefore, the Buddha advised us to keep your mind with mindful alert awareness. Then we can see the things as it is. Eventually, we can investigate the things in me and around me. Okay, the obstacles and many difficulties, challenges, so many things in this life. Life is not easy at all, right? Not easy at all. Whatever we have, life is not easy. Sometimes feel difficulties. So the meditation is a medication. When you drink these pills, no side effects. Okay, this pills is very essential. I mean, very comfortable. You make happy. You make pleasant these pills. So you don't need to get worried to drink these pills. So this is the meditation pills you are drinking right now. Okay, determine. I am for this year. I spend much more time to develop my spiritual level, to develop my inner peace. Okay, so what happened to our mind? We can gradually eradicate all the defilements. We can increase all the pleasantful thoughts, spiritual thoughts, positive energies, positive memories. So what happened? When we have a positive energies or spiritual thoughts, we are happy. So these kind of thoughts would never make us unhappy. Okay. So therefore, meditation practitioners always try to develop their inner peace by using meditation or medication or drinking this practice. So determine yourself. I myself pay or give much more time for this year to develop my inner peace. Okay, to develop my inner peace. Just reflect yourself. How many hours you spend for your spiritual mind to develop your spirituality? Reflect yourself. Okay, so we do many more things every day. It's kind of busy life. We all are busy. But if you forget to live, what happened at the end? You would get regret. You would get suffering, grief. You would feel something, I missed my life. You would feel something you are not completed. Okay, so the meditation or living in the moment help us to see the things right now in this moment. So determine for this year, I spend much more time to develop my spiritual mind. Okay, so you can practice, you can just read books, and the meditation is kind of not sitting somewhere else. When you woke up until go to bed is a meditation. This mind teaches, my mind teaches many things, So determine for this year, I must give more time to practice my spiritual level. Okay, so this is the third precept. Make us I'm abstaining from misuse my senses. So senses, what happened? The restlessness occurred on our mind. So the restlessness caused to break all the disciplines. Discipline is very discipline, So today, you all observe the precepts and you all determine to practice your spiritual level. Okay. So this is what the Buddha said. This is what we, as a good practitioner, we all have a effort to do these things. Nature of mind is we are doing many things by using our efforts. But it is usually this mind give very little time to developing our spiritual level. It's very little effort. Please give your much more effort to do that. You would definitely feel happy. Okay, so this is the New Year message. Please think yourself. I do my practice as much as possible. Let go all other difficult thoughts, what you have in your memory. Increase your happy and pleasantful thoughts. And, by investigating Dhamma or investigating this teaching, we can eradicate all kind of negative emotions. So you would fill up psychologically, you can fill your mind with positive thoughts. Okay. All right. So now, with this thought, please relax your body and calm your mind and adjust your seat and sit comfortably. Bring your mind to this moment and gently close your eyes. Let go all other thoughts. Let go all other any other things if you appear on your mind. Focus your attention to the breath body. Slowly and gently, please pay your attention to the breathing. So I'm breathing in long. I'm breathing out long. I'm breathing in long. I'm breathing out long. sharing loving friendliness. May I be well, happy, and peaceful. May I be well, happy, and peaceful. May I be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to me. May no difficulties come to me. May I always meet with spiritual success. May I also have courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties, problems, and failures in my life. May my relatives be well, happy, and peaceful. May my family members be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May they always meet with spiritual success. May they also have courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties, problems, and failures in their life. May all indifferent persons, may all unfriendly persons be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they always meet with spiritual success. May all in the United States be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to anyone. May all have happy minds, visible or invisible, living near or far, born or coming to birth. May all have happy minds. May all be free from suffering. May all be free from jealousy. May all be free from hatred. May all have happy minds. May all have happy minds. May no harm come to anyone. May no difficulties come to anyone. May all have happy minds. May all beings be well, happy, and peaceful. May all beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Dukkhappatha cha nidukkha bhayappatha cha nibbaya sokappatha cha nisoka hontu sabbe pipanino Dukkhappatha cha nidukkha bhayappatha cha nibbaya sokappatha cha nisoka hontu sabbe pipanino Dukkhappatha cha nidukkha bhayappatha cha nibbaya sokappatha cha nisoka hontu sabbe pipanino. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, now let's read the translation of the Metta Sutra. Um, okay. This is what should be done by one who is skilled in goodness and who knows the path of peace. Let them be able and upright, straightforward and gentle in speech, humble and not conceited, contented and easily satisfied, unburdened with duties and frugal in their ways, peaceful and calm and wise and skillful, not proud or demanding. Let them not do the slightest thing that the wise would later reprove. Wishing in gladness and in safety, may all beings be at ease. Whatever living beings there may be, whether they are weak or strong, omitting none. The great or the mighty, medium, short or small, the seen and the unseen, those living near and far away, those born and yet to be born, may all beings be at ease. Let none deceive another or despise any being in any state. Let none through anger or ill will wish harm upon another. Even as a mother protects with her life her child, her only child, so with a boundless heart should one cherish all living beings, radiating kindness over the entire world, spreading upwards to the skies and downwards to the depths, outwards and unbounded, freed from hatred and ill will, whether standing or walking, seated or lying down, with alertness. One should sustain this recollection. This is said to be the sublime abiding. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you. Okay, now we can discuss some questions. If you have any questions, or especially today I'm reading the benefits of loving friendliness when we practice loving kindness. So we, there are more benefits that we can experience on our day-to-day life, because sharing loving kindness means no any hatred, no any hateful thoughts, no any kind of harmful thoughts. So then we can experience the peace of our mind because of developing our kindful thoughts. Okay. So this is the discourse of the Mettani Samsa Sutra. So please turn the page number 87. So let's read the translation of the Mettani Samsa Sutra. So those who don't have the book, you can just listen to the translation. No worried. So we are reading, and you can listen to the translation. Discourse on the benefits of loving friendliness. Thus have I heard, on one occasion, the Sublime One was living in Savatthi at Jeta's Grove in the park of Anathapindika. There the Sublime One addressed the bhikkhus thus: "Bhikkhus, Venerable Sir," they replied. The Sublime One said this: "Bhikkhus, there are 11 benefits from the practice of loving friendliness that arise from the emancipation of the heart. If repeated, developed, made much of, made a habit of, made a basis, experienced, practiced, well undertaken, 11 benefits are expected." What 11? One sleeps well, one gets up well, one does not have nightmares, one is pleasing to human beings, one is pleasing to non-human beings, the deities protect one, neither fire nor poison nor a weapon affect one. One's mind becomes calm immediately, one's complexion brightens, one dies without confusion. And beyond that, if one does not comprehend the highest, one goes to the world of the Brahmans. Because these are the 11 benefits from the practice of loving friendliness that arise from the emancipation of the heart, if repeated, developed, made much of, made a habit of, made a basis of, experienced, practiced, well begun. These 11 benefits are expected. Thus spoke the Sublime One, delighted. Those bhikkhus rejoiced in what the Sublime One had said. I know that all of you have heard this before, these 11 benefits that we can experience by developing our kindful thoughts and sharing our loving friendliness thoughts. It says the number one is one sleeps well. So if the mind is restlessness, we can have a nice sleep. Sometimes, we try to, the restlessness mind is always making trouble, right? So that is why what we learn through the practice. So we letting go kind of difficult thoughts, bring the moment. So when you go to bed, you can just think you are concentrate your body and breathing, then you would feel your body. Okay, so then you can slowly go to bed, sleep without any obstacles. sometimes those who are trying to, have a nice sleep, so they might think taking some different solution for to have a nice sleep. So this kind of solution make their unhealthy, damage their body physically and mentally as well. So natural sleep is very essential to us, mentally and physically. So developing or sharing our kindful thoughts help us to sleep nice, have a nice sleep. So one gets up well. When you woke up, you feel, today is a very beautiful day. So I'm starting my day right now, taking coffee, and taking your breakfast. You start in your day. Okay, so you can see the beauty of nature, and you can see the beauty of your mind, and you can work well. No, one does not have nightmares. No any bad dreams. Sometimes this mind is dreaming when we fall asleep, but still mind is working some, event to events, its mind is wandering. So you would not never see the bad events, bad dreams. Sometimes, because of the sharing, developing our kindful thoughts, we would never see any kind of difficulties, any kind of bad memories, bad events. One is pleasing to human beings, one is pleasing to non-human beings. Yeah, because sometimes the kindful mind, some animals also, they understand it. When we are kindful, they also can realize it. So not the animal, not the human or non-human beings. The animal, something kind of like, any beings would never harm to us, because my mind is very pure mind. No any kind of harmful mind, harmful thoughts, harmful energies. The mind is full of positive energies. So therefore, everyone, no any enemies. No enemies, because we forgive them. If some would make you uncomfortable, unpleasant, please forgive them. So you can abstain. You can, can just forget the stories. But taking, giving a forgiveness is very essential to them. Yeah. So these are the benefits that we can really experience right now in this moment. And the other one is the deities protect one. Some spiritual beings protects. Neither fire nor poison nor a weapon affect ones, because we don't have any enemies. Therefore, we don't have any threat to our life. Sometimes if one do any wrong things, what happen? Living in like little bit fear or doubt, or I don't know what happened. It's a little bit restlessness mind. Not doing any kind of harmful thing. The sharing kindful thoughts means not doing any harmful things to others. So then, therefore, we don't need to get any worried or fear. One's mind becomes calm immediately, because no restlessness, no any kind of hateful thoughts. The mind is calm. We can calm our mind at any moment, any time. One's complexion brighten. Your appearance is bright, beautiful. Because sometimes, see, the mood, because of our mood, when we get angry, what happened? The reflection is on our face is different. Its muscles are different. The facial expressions are different. So, if no angry, the complexion brighten. So this sometimes you would think it's a little bit difficult to practice this, but we can do so. Sometimes the practitioner would think themselves, some angry mode, some angry thoughts, I have maintained many weeks. Right now, I do not maintain it at least 1 week, 1 day. So I realize it, I try to let it go. So this is how we develop mind work. So this is how we experience it. So gradually we are developing our mind and spiritual level, so we can eradicate the thoughts, all the defilements, because we know it. Then we find out the right answer for any kind of difficult thoughts, any kind of unwholesome thoughts. So then we can let them go away. Okay, because we know it, and we have enough effort to eradicate such thoughts. Complexion brightens. So, okay. And one dies without confusion. It's very, very important. Sometimes, this mind is full of thoughts. Sometimes the detachment. We are practicing detachment, not the attachment. So conventionally, we are attached to the things, but it's not the absolute truth. The absolute truth is there is nothing is permanent things. Everything is impermanent. Everything is impermanent. So this nature of mind is seeking or attaching. What we experience is feel like, this is forever. I can keep this every day, entire my life. But we cannot do so. Things are changing. Every moment to moment, we are changing. Okay. So then what happened? Sometimes we do not want to detach the things what we attached. Then we get suffered a lot. At the end, dying with confusion. Sometimes some people cried a lot because they can't say goodbye peacefully, because they attached to so many things. So we want to practice as a practitioner would never attach and realize it, the true nature of the attachment. Attachment causes suffering, grief, lamentation. Okay. So in our day-to-day life, we realize it, then we know it. Then we know it very well, the conventional things. I am attached it to the convention, but not the absolutely. So then we can die without confusion, peaceful mind. So I think you would feel like pessimistic thoughts dying to talking, but this is the reality. When this happens, we cannot think this stuff. We have to have a discussion. We have to realize it earlier. Then we know it well. Then we don't need to find anything else. So we can say goodbye peacefully without get worried. Okay. So according to Buddhist teaching is this: if some would ending his life is full of suffering, it's not. It would help them to have a next birth is much suffering sometimes because of impure thoughts and unwholesome thoughts made them unhappy birth. So therefore, the Buddha encourages us to always do the right things and do right actions do wholesome things, good deeds, and good deeds, it's very essential to our life. So then we can die without confusion, no worried, no feared. It's peacefully we can say goodbye. So the practitioner always they realize the uncertainties. My mind, my thoughts are uncertain. It's subjected to change. My thoughts. Think. Sometimes we plan. My plans has been changed within 1 hour, within few minutes. See, the mind is always changing. Things never, we cannot keep the things as it is, as my wish. So therefore, my body is decaying and changing. And everything is subjected to change. So practice and realize these changes mindfully and critically analyze these things. They would able to realize it. At the end, they know the answers. The answers make me happy and no confusion, no any kind of difficult thoughts making. So this is what happened eventually overnight. So no confusion, can die. If one does not comprehend the highest, one goes to the world of the Brahmas. So we can born in a human realm or Brahma realms. So in Buddhist teaching it says one who died after died. So they would born again up to what they have done on their lifetime. They can born a human realm or Brahma realm. Not as a bad spirits. It's a good spirit. To be born as a good one until attain enlightenment person, we have to walk this circle. This is what the Buddha taught us. So as a practitioner, we always, try to develop our inner peace and spirituality in order to have a happy and peaceful life. Today, you all practice meditation, the breathing meditation and sharing loving, kindful thoughts. You can practice it when you have time. Please practice, and you can see the results right now. The results is right now, not tomorrow, not next week. So we are developing our mind level. Okay, so please determine this beginning of this year. I must practice. I must give my time to develop my spirituality. Okay, so you can just take your journal book. Please write down every month. At the end of every month, you can count how many hours, how many minutes did I spend for my spiritual path, develop my spirituality. You can just count it. So this is a great investigation, and we all can be happy right now. Okay, thank you so much for joining today, and I hope to see you all on next Wednesday, and in person and online. So once again, I wish you all happy, healthy, prosperous New Year. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Bhante.